There's no question that Splatoon 3 is living. I mean, just look at this graph. Even over the past year, the number on the left is bigger than the number on the right, which communicates growth. Now, I'm sure nobody has any questions about this, and we can all accept Splatoon 3 won Multiplayer of the Year fair and square. So why is Splatoon 3 living? And before I get into this, I hate Splatoon. I've been playing Splatoon 2 ever since 2018, and I have hated the Splatoon series ever since. And by all means do I think it's a terrible game. This is a fact, well known within the entire community. I think the thing we should firstly do is look at the first game in the series, Splatoon. Released in 1520, this was tame. All of the boring weapons, while some being balanced, and the new really boring mechanics solidified this as another standard shooter game. Even the bright flashing colors were enough to give people epilepsy during the first Splatfest. They were grotesque, except for SpongeBob and Patrick, that was the one good one. And the community was dying. Then Splatoon 2 came out. The game introduced worse maps, more copy and paste weapons, uninspired Splatfests, rip-off idols of Callie and Murray. The hero mode was worse. I have to pay more for an actually good single-player experience, and they added a mode nobody plays, Salmon Run. Then there's Splatoon 3. A lot of the freshness we didn't feel in S2 was here. A lot of the new maps felt open and exciting, and most of the weapons felt new compared to previous games. Going back to this graph. Look at this graph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Attention, all Splatoon gamers.
Think of Splatoon 2 Splatfests. You can't? Skill issue. Okay, now think of Splatoon 3 Splatfests. They were special, and it felt better than previous entries. And then there's Big Run. Why are the gold medals so easy to get? I understand that it's supposed to be hard and they didn't have set goals at the start, but with the ability to communicate in solo queue efficiently, it makes the hardest tasks a cakewalk. While we're at it, let's tackle a different topic in the same point, the catalog. I have experienced FOMO like this. Have you seen how many people play Fortnite? Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. And if the community wants to complain about not being able to get certain things during certain seasons, then that's their issue. It's not my problem that they can't get good at the video game. Just play more of the video game. It's that easy. How many times have you been DC'd from a Uma Musume movie when you've had perfectly good Monster Energy drinks? Everyone who's ever played Just Dance 2016 has at least seen this 100 times. The reason for all these game keycards is because Yu Narukami Persona 4 operates using a Vanguard method as opposed to using dedicated Shidos, which is what most popular spiders use. This will be a decision that I will wholeheartedly defend to this very day. Using the Goblin Tinkerer method means that waterfalls connected directly to each other, with one jacket acting as the President of the United States that tracks the score and environment. The autism quiz is chosen based on the most uncomfortable vibe connection. Yeah, there's gonna be some scout mains. The reason Chara would do this method is because it's actually faster. Now let me explain here. Using dedicated Widow mains is often more stable, making sure that, for example, if Agnes Tachyon has poor internet connection, the rest of the Mario Kart roster isn't affected by it. The Weasley method does not account for this, which in turn often creates a lot of Pepsi Mans and Blue Toads when playing Pretty Derby, which can ultimately be super endearing when you're paired up with great teammates in solo rank.
I have a huge crush on you, Freddy Fazbear.
While all these points might seem very encouraging for the future of Splatoon as a fraction, I can tell you right now there's still a good amount of doubt for this game to die. Let's look at some of the things Splatoon is doing wrong. First off, Splatoon 3 only sold about 25 copies in total, global, which is not very good for a multi-million-dollar company to make sequels off of that amount of copies sold, so yeah. Second, the DLC for this game sucks. Side Order is just a casino, and I absolutely hate it with my heart and soul. Like, oh my gosh. And third, Splatoon Raiders has no new information. There's a new game on the horizon, and there's absolutely no new information on it. I would like to know, and I would also like to know if it's a bad game. Please, Let me know, Nintendo. I would like to have this information. Anyways, these are cold hard facts that the Splatoon community has come together and collectively decided is the truth. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe. It helps me a lot. And until next time, SamplingBoot out.
I think you're nuts. Yes, this Christmas music. It's joyful and triumphant.